Hello friends, in the present video we will understand the concept of adjustment of capital solved problem based on new partner's capital. It is an admission of partner concept. Already I have posted two videos based on this. One is explanation, another one is solved problem, and that question and this question little bit different, right? So that this video is continuation of that earlier video, right? Please watch the video till the end and do subscribe my channel. Related videos pertaining to admission of partner, I will put it in a I button as well as in description, right? So we will understand the question. If you see, this is one of the university question which was asked in Usmani University. The question says the following is the balance sheet of Khan, Ismail, and Nandi, who were sharing profit and loss in the proportion of one half, one third, and one sixth, respectively. We have balance sheet, land and building, machinery, stock, debtors, cash, and creditors, capital, Khan, Ismail, and Giri. There he has said Nandi and here Giri, so we'll take it for granted Giri, whatever it may be the name. Then further, they agreed to take Ashish into a partnership firm from 1st January 2005, giving him 1/16th share in the profits of the firm on the following terms. The terms are that Ashish would bring 3,000 as goodwill and 8,000 as his capital. So whenever the new partner's capital is given, it is the first method where adjustment of capital, first method where we need to adjust the capital based on new partner's capital. The machinery be depreciated at 12%. So there is an adjustment on machinery. So we need to tick the machinery. So I ticked machinery. And the reserve for bad and doubtful debts 5% is to be created on debtors. So there is an adjustment on debtors. So tick debtors. Stock is to be depreciated by 10%. So there is an adjustment on stock even. Then the the value of the land and building be brought up to 62,000. So land and building there is an adjustment. So old value is 48, now it is 62. So appreciation in the value of land and building. That after making above adjustment, the capital account of old partners be adjusted according to their new profit sharing ratio. Actual amount to be brought in by or to be paid off to them as the case may be. So it is quite clear that it is an adjustment of capital, and that too based on new partners capital, because we have provided new partners capital in the question. At the same time, I would like to tell you that one more video I have made earlier. In that, the balancing figure was transferred to current account, whereas in this question we are asked to transfer the amount to cash account, whether amount to be collected or paid off, right? So this is the question. We will proceed with the solution. So in the next slide I have again taken the question for the quick review sake. So as we are asked to prepare the ledger account, so prepare revaluation account, partners capital account, and opening balance sheet. So we will prepare the respective accounts. So we have prepared partners capital account. There are 4 partners. 3 partners are old partners, one more fellow is going to join. So 3 plus 1 4 columns I have drawn in the capital account. Then I have prepared revaluation account, cash account, and finally the balance sheet as on 1st January 2005. As you are already aware, the procedure of mine working out the problems. First we need to start from asset side, land and building. So we'll write land and building on the asset side of the balance sheet, 48,000, and the adjustment is there. What is the adjustment? It says that the land and building value is 62,000. How much increasing? 14,000. So appreciation 14,000 will be added and 62,000 will be written in the outer column of the balance sheet. So whatever 14,000 appreciation takes place, that will be recorded in the revaluation account credit side by land and building. Next, machinery. Machinery value is 7,000, inner column, and adjustment says that the machinery will be depreciated by 12%. So minus less depreciation, 12% comes to 840. If you deduct, that resulted figure will be 6,160. So whatever depreciation is reduced, it will be recorded on the debit side of the revaluation account, that is 840. After machinery we have stock, and there is an adjustment on stock. Stock will be written in the inner column 29,000, and the adjustment says that the stock be depreciated by 10%. So minus depreciation 2900, extend to outer column, resultant figure 26,100. Whatever amount depreciated, it will be recorded on the debit side of the revaluation account, that is to stock 2900. Then debtors. Debtor is an asset, will be recorded asset side of the balance sheet 25,200. And the adjustment says that the 5% PDD, provision for doubtful debts. So minus provision for doubtful debts, 5% comes to 1,260. Right? So after deducting 1,260, resultant figure 29,940 will be written in the outer column. Clear? Once it is written, pre-DD will be provision for doubtful debts will be recorded on the debit side of the revaluation account. Then cash. So already we have prepared cash account. Hence, in the cash account, we write to balance brought down amounted to rupees 800. So all the items of the asset side are done. Now come to the liabilities. Creditors, there is no adjustment on creditors. Therefore, it will be written straight away in the balance sheet liability side. Capital. In the capital account, we write by balance brought down Khan, Ismail and Giri, and Ashish is the new partner. Therefore, nothing is there. So we will put dash. So 57, 32 and 16 respective capital amounts we have written. Once it is done, we will come to the adjustments. Right? So further adjustment says that the Ashish would bring 3,000 as his capital and 8,000 as his 3,000 as goodwill and 8,000 capital. So he is bringing the cash. So therefore in the cash account what we will do, we will write to Ashish capital 8,000 debit side of the cash account, and the same way in capital account it will be recorded as on the credit side, that is 8,000 Ashish capital account by cash we will write. At the same time to goodwill he is bringing 3,000 and this goodwill will be distributed among the old partners. In which ratio? Always in the sacrificing ratio. In this case, what is the sacrificing ratio? Do we require to calculate? Of course not, because old OPSR is given as well as new share given to new partner is also given. In this case, we need not to calculate sacrificing ratio, and OPSR itself will be SR. So when we divide in OPSR, that is 1 by 2, 1500, then 1 by 3 and 1 by 6. So that will be 1500, 1000 and 500 if you divide in the ratio of 1/2, 1/3 and 1/6. After that, goodwill and capital is done, machinery is done, PDD is done, stock is done, the value of land and building is done. After making the above adjustment, the capital account be adjusted. So once this is done, we need to close first revaluation account, because we have to do the working note of adjustment of capital. So we will be closing revaluation account, finding out the profit on the revaluation, that is debit side 9,000. This profit will be distributed to partners. Which partner? Old partners. So that will be distributed as well as transferred to capital account. Therefore, Khan, Ismail and Girish share has been written with the old profit sharing ratio, that is 1/2, 1/3 and 1/6. So total 9,000 is divided, that is 4,500, 3,000 and 1,500. The same amount will be written in the revaluation partners capital account as by revaluation. Same respective amounts 4,500, 3,000 and 1,500 is written. Right? Once this is done, we will come to the working notes. In working note, first we need to calculate, as I've already mentioned in my explanation video, the steps. First step is to calculate the total capital. How to calculate total capital? Always whenever we are calculating based on new partner's capital, the formula for calculation of total capital, that is new partner's capital into reciprocal of his share. So new partner's capital is 8,000, reciprocal of his share is opposite, that is numerator will become denominator and denominator will become numerator. If it is 1 by 16, then it will be 16 by 1, therefore it will be 1,28,000. Then step 2, calculation of NPSR. So how to calculate NPSR? In this situation, NPSR is equals to OPSR into R, where OPSR given in the question, that is 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 6. This can be uniformed as 1 by 2 will be multiplied with 3 by 3 and 1 by 3 multiplied with 2 by 2 and 1 by 6 will be the common, because 6 is the highest denominator. So we are converting all the fractions into 6 as a denominator. Therefore, the ratio will be 3:2:1. Then R is equals to 1 minus 1 by 16, that is 15 by 16. Then Khan's new share is equals to, apply the formula, OPSR is 3 by 6. Now we are taking 3 by 6 into 15 by 16. That is equals to 45 by 96. Then Ismail's 2 by 6 into 15 by 16. 15 by 16 is the R remaining share. That is equals to 30 by 96. Whereas Giri's new share is equals to 1 by 6 into 15 by 16. That is 15 by 96. So here the denominator of Han, Ismail and Giri are 96. Therefore, we have given to Ashish how much share? 1 by 16. So this denominator even we will convert to 96. How we need to do? 1 by 16 will be multiplied with 6 by 6. Why we are multiplying 6 by 6? 16 into 6 will be 96. Therefore, the denominator will be uniform 96. Therefore, we can form a ratio that is 45 is to 30 is to 15 is to 6. Or we can further simplify it, 15 is to 10 is to 5 is to 2. If you are unable to simplify, keep that same ratio. Sometimes the student will make mistakes in simplifying the equations, right? So better you write 45, 30, 15, 6 also is fine. Right? We have simplified the equations and we made the new profit ratio is 15 is to 10 is to 5 is to 2. Once this is done, we need to distribute the total capital which we have calculated 1,28,000 in NPSR. When you distribute, Khan's share would be 1,28,000 into 15 by 32, the new ratio. 60,000. Ismail in the same way, Giri and Ashish is the capital 8,000. That is our base for calculation all these things. So that will be remain 8,000. So once we calculated this, distributed this new capitals, the total capital is distributed in NPSR, then these amounts will be written in the capital account as to balance carried down respective amount of 60,000, 40,000, 20,000 and 8,000. Clear? Once this is done, we need to close the ledger accounts. So first we'll close the Khan's account, right? So same amount what we are doing, we are writing into the capital accounts, sorry, capitals, as in the balance sheet we will write down straight away the same amounts. So capital of Khan, Ismail and Giri respectively, sorry, Giri and Ashish together it will be 1,28,000. These are the new capital that is written straight away in the balance sheet. Once this is done, we need to close the capital accounts. Khan's capital account credit balance is 63,000, both the sides 63,000, and we are getting balancing figure debit side 3,000. As per the question, it will be transferred to cash account. So Khan will withdraw. Khan capital should be 60,000, whereas he is having 63. So how much is withdrawing? 3,000. So it will be written to bank in capital account, and the same amount will be written in the cash account by Khan capital. Amount will be 3,000. In the same way, Ismail account will be closed. 40,000 is the highest amount debit side. Both the sides we are writing 40,000. So we are getting balancing figure on the credit side by bank 4,000. In the sense what? His capital is less by 4,000. So Ismail should supposed to bring this amount. Therefore, it will be written on the Ismail's capital account to in cash account to Ismail's capital. How much? 4,000. In the same way, Giri even it is 20,000 is more on the debit side. Therefore, we will close this account and we'll get the balancing figure on the credit side, that is 2,000. It will be written in the cash account even 2,000. Once this is done, we need to close the cash accounts. And of course, Ashish account will get tally with 8,000 because cash is already brought. So we will close the cash account. We'll get the balancing figure. Right, so we will close the cash account. We're getting the balancing figure, that is 14,800. This balancing figure is the cash closing balance. It will be written in the balance sheet even as cash at bank 14,800. Then we need to close the balance sheet, and fortunately by the grace of Almighty we could able to tally the balance sheet with 1,33,000 rupees. Right, this is the basic procedure that we need to apply for working out or solving the problems. I hope I made you understand. So Thank you very much for watching my video, and please do subscribe my channel Mentor the Trusted Guide and motivate me to make more qualitative videos. Thank you very much.